Thanks for joining us tonight. We are continuing to follow a tragic story out of Montgomery County. 12-year-old Aiden Green is fighting for his life after being mauled by half a dozen dogs this weekend. Quentin Smith, he visits the scene of that attack. He joins us live now in the studio with more. Quentin, do we know if the owner of the dogs will be facing any charges?
Well, Scott, Montgomery County Sheriff Bubba Nix says the owner will not face any charges because the county doesn't have a dog ordinance. However, many residents and community members are now advocating for stricter rules in hopes of preventing another vicious attack from ever happening again.
It was in this ditch just feet away from the dog owner's home where 12-year-old Aiden Green was attacked by 6 dogs on Friday.
Absolute anguish for that child. I'm still very upset about it.
This was by far the single worst incident I've ever seen while having this job.
The 12-year-old was riding his bike along this road on Sawyer Loop when he was mauled by a pack of dogs who pulled him off of his bike.
Someone saw the bike in the road and then saw the dogs turning into a frenzy in the ditch right over there. And when they removed the dogs, that's when they found the boy.
Arlen Pearson is the animal control officer for the city of Winona. Once he was dispatched on scene, Pearson says it took him just over an hour to capture all of the dogs involved in the attack. Pearson says the animals later had to be transported to a clinic where all 6 dogs had to be euthanized.
6 dogs with that kind of a breed mixed in are very predatory. And for something as innocent as a young boy having fun on his bike to be mauled by a group of predatory dogs like this is just I can't even fathom how he felt, and I know his family is just torn to shreds about it too.
The child was helpless, absolutely helpless.
Dahl Stanley is the director of Justice for Animals campaign for In Defense Animals. She says in light of this vicious attack, she's now advocating for an animal control ordinance throughout the county.
We are willing to work with Montgomery County or any county on drawing up ordinances, suggesting things. We don't know it all, but there's lots of resources out there, but there has to be something done.
Now, this marks the second time this year someone was attacked by dogs right here in the Magnolia State. You may remember it was back in January when a 70-year-old woman from Grenada County died after being attacked by a pack of dogs. Now, the dogs in this most recent attack are now being tested for rabies.